being here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for seeking harmony within and without. This is a little bit of a different type of reading. This is not your kind of standard traditional tarot spread. What this is going to be is me using one entire full tarot deck to allow the cards to fall where they may and read and channel as that happens. This may not be your vibe. If that's the case, that's all good. Yeah, but if any of this does resonate, obviously, I am grateful for you expressing that by clicking like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, so definitely still experimenting with this way of doing reading. It is a way I've done readings at the end of, like private readings. But this is a new way of working in this space. I'm just going to use my bells to open up the space a little bit. Please give me clear divine guidance. That would be most beneficial for everyone involved. Okay, let's open this up. Let's see what comes through. The Hermit card. Solitude. I just heard silence and solitude. This may be what your soul has been longing for. The Knight of Pentacles, a new beginning. For many of you, this is a new beginning in work and ownership is what I am hearing. This may be metaphorical or literal. The Lover's card. For many of you, this is a loving relationship. For many of you, this is about a loved one. And for some of you, this is about the way you receive love, specifically receiving love. The Three of Pentacles. This has come up in the 2 other readings I've done today. Collaboration. Collaboration of the higher self. Collaboration of the self who is true. The Judgment card. Very connected. I'm just hearing Libra and Aquarius energy. This may be sitting in your chart somewhere. There is a feeling of angelic presence around you. You have many angels working with you at this time, including somebody that is connecting in with Emperor or Empress frequency. This may be you or one of your guides. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning. Aces of Wands are always something that is exciting. You need to ask yourself, are you connecting with your Ace of Wands is what I'm hearing. King of Pentacles, Shadow Self, I just heard. Justice card, seeking justice in the wrong places. Okay, so some of you are making things much harder than they need to be. Some of you are making your own calling and your own destiny more elusive to you via avoidance of your true power. Again, this is about the way that you receive love. Some of you feel as though receiving love is a vulnerability. Some of you have had to compete for loved ones in the past. I'm hearing your 3rd relationship was particularly damaging in this way. The Two of Wands, looking out of your window, wishing to be somewhere else, with somewhere else, sleeping your way through life, sleeping your way through a relationship, a meeting, a routine, a pattern that has become all too familiar is what I'm hearing. The sense of competition around you is so boring, is what I'm hearing. You are very smart. Whoever you are, you have a very high level of intelligence. And this is something that makes a lot of people get very reactive to you, particularly people that can see that you are going to be in a loving, caring relationship. You are going to be in a loving, caring relationship with somebody who has a different kind of intelligence to you. Their intelligence is of a spiritual nature, of the ether. You also hold this intelligence, but your intelligence in this earthly realm is also combined with high IQ. This will be a loving, romantic relationship where you both honor each other's intelligence, higher consciousness, and you give and receive, you share love. Once you start expanding this relationship of love between you and this other being, things will change very fast in your home life, your working relationship, and I'm hearing also in your intimate capacities. A King of Swords is somebody who is very clear in what they want. This is air sign energy. You may have Gemini somewhere prominently in your chart, or the person that you're interested in may do. Devil card energy. This is Capricorn energy. And this is links of shame, is what I'm hearing. These chains that chain you to the devil energy. Not only are they an illusion because you can choose to remove yourself, but these are chains that are built on shame. Ask yourself, where did this shame stem from? For many of you, this is about the home environment, feeling shame or embarrassment in asking for love. For some of you, this is a replication of the divine feminines in your life, your mothers, your aunties, your sisters, who in some way were scorned for asking for affirmations of love. But you are building and you are repairing generational hardship around this receiving of love. Moon card energy, Aquarius energy, Libra energy is also present. I am feeling a sudden influx of angelic frequencies. You may have spirit guides, angelic spiritual. I'm hearing so many things in this moment that is connected to removing swords from your back, removing the betrayal, particularly linked to your third relationship, is what I am hearing. That third relationship did a lot of harm to you in terms of you understanding why you deserve a 9 of Cups, why you deserve abundance, why you deserve for the wheel of fortune to turn in your favor. For many of you, this is going to result in some kind of a long-lasting, loving relationship. Only when you resolve this trauma around receiving love. The world. For many of you, there's an energy of losing opportunities, is what I'm hearing. It's important for you to understand all of those opportunities were not what they appeared to be. Many of them, I'm hearing that term of rejection is protection. For some of you, you thought you were going to go somewhere, be with somebody, be something, be someone of a certain shape and form that was never part of your destiny. You're moving away from this ideal, letting go, and that is opening up expanse in your heart space, allowing you to connect with your intuition as well as your sensuality, your divine beauty, the strength that sits within that divine beauty, that divinity, that clarity in who you actually are. You also may have Leo somewhere in your chart. This feeling of being cold, being left out in the cold, is not part of your future. I'm hearing some of you have even stayed in this energy because of this old hang up of not thinking, feeling, or knowing that you are deserving of so much love. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups gives and receives love in pride, in joy, with so much grace, so much beauty, and not hiding the fact that they are wanting and giving love at the same time. This is significant. The temperance, the balancing of just cause is what I've just heard. That may mean something different for all of you. The Knight of Swords, this suddenly feels like somebody else's energy. This feels like an interruption. This feels like a interference is what I'm hearing. For some of you, this is a family member. Many of you, this is a family member. This may be somebody who is related or linked to you in a way that is out of your choosing, is what I'm hearing. The Knight of Wands, this is you in your younger energy, whether you, well, no matter what gender you identify as, this is the way that you were seen before your third relationship. For some reason, they keep mentioning your third relationship. The Chariot card, Cancer energy. Be aware of the way that your mother wounding may be impacting your ability to give and receive love. For many of you, this is also linked to a high school relationship, some kind of trauma around when you gave or received love, where your love was not respected. The Three of Wands, taking a chance. The Three of Cups, going to the dance. The King of Cups, true romance. Allowing yourself to be soft, allowing yourself to be vulnerable, knowing that you deserve to be chosen. The Sun card, shining brightly. I'm seeing a dance hall. For many of you, this is literal. The Page of Swords. What happened to you when you were younger? What changed the shape of your heart space is what I'm hearing. The Death card. This may have been connected to an actual death. This may be connected to the death of the ego that took place when you were younger. Whatever interference has come through doesn't seem to understand the way that you have grown and bloomed out of this death, the way that you have expanded, the way that you have grown into yourself is what I'm hearing. The Ace of Swords, this growth, this expansion, this new way of being has allowed you to stand up for yourself and speak your truth with the sword of truth. The Hierophant, this has also brought in new awareness of higher consciousness, of the ways of the world, of nature itself, and the synchronicities that are being sent to you from higher ups, the universe sending these synchronicities, like the cup being held out by the cloud. The Queen of Pentacles, allowing yourself to mother yourself, to heal yourself, to be the big sister you never had, to be the best friend who let you down, to be the nurturing, loving adult within your sovereign spiritual space. Letting go, let go. The battle is over. Just had two come out together, which is the first time that has happened in this stack-on reading. So I am seeing one sword that sits in one side of the heart, the stabbed heart in the Three of Swords. That is like this sword on one side of you. The other sword that sits on the other side of the heart is this other sword that sits on the other side of you in this Two of Swords, which is always a battle being torn inside. The third sword sits in your cerebral space and runs down your spinal cord. This is aligned with all of your chakras. All of your chakras are affected by this heartache and making a decision to release and let go. The Magician, calling in a new beginning, a new self. The Empress, birthing and birthing. How life gives on to life, gives on to life. And understanding you are the only one that can really stop the birth of the new self. The Hanged Man. Do not hang too long in this position, for all of the blood will rush to your head. The 1111 card, as we call it in tarot. Sometimes we refer to this as the marriage card, the celebration card. It is of course the Four of Wands. There are horizons, these beautiful horizons opening up for you, where everything you have been through, everything you carry will suddenly become lighter and easier to hold. where those who have doubted you in the past, they will be the ones looking forward to you, and you will have no time to look back at them, is what I am hearing. The Page of Wands. A lot of you will have a new love that will come in 3 months' time. The number 3 is significant here. The Knight of Cups. Some of you may have 2 different loves to choose from. Some of you may have 2 different options. And for a few of you, these are 2 different versions of yourself. The Page of Wands or the Knight of Cups. For many of you, you are getting messages from angels in your sleep space. The Fool. A new beginning, a bright new beginning where you step into that horizon with or without those who have been in your past, knowing that spilt milk, that cups that have been soured are no longer for you. And you are not trapped. That is an illusion. You will receive recognition once you recognize yourself. And you will be able to pick up a new Ace of Pentacles once you truly understand your self-worth. And you will be able to speak clear and loud with a sword of truth that you wield like no other. The Page of Pentacles, you'll be able to share your abundance. You'll be able to give and receive in a way that brings all of your wish fulfillment. The Star card, the magic of the heavens, and being able to share that, share the starlight with others. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. This is Codes of Harmony.